Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mr. Pick Me and the Manhater Show. I am your host, Regan, aka the Manhater, even though I don't hate men. And this is Don't Turn Off Your Camera!
I am Chesko, also known as Mr. Pick Me, but I've already been picked.
Why
If
would
you
you do
hadn't
that?
said a word, nobody would have known. This is an audio podcast.
Oh, so I just have to take your bad behavior?
There was no bad behavior. I clicked the button. That was actually an accident.
What is wrong with you?
You asked me that so much that I'm starting to have doubts about myself as a human being.
Anyways, friends, welcome back to our show. We're barely hanging on here. It's about to get so much worse because of the topic of the day.
How to love like a cowboy. Theme song.
You want bad advice? Man, I'll give it out gladly. I got some good advice for you. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. I got some good advice for you. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. Shit.
So, Chesko, also friends, just so you know, if the energy is weird in this episode,
Right.
my internet went out and I think we're cursed by the man that we will be talking about.
The case of the cursed cowboy. Theme song. We already did theme song. Sorry.
He's gonna chase us! Ooh! Literally, friends,
Yeah.
literally. Just wait for it. Okay, so just some context. Chesko sends me this creepy video and he says, "Hey, I want to watch you watch this video." That's so creepy.
I did. Those were the words I said. I can't deny that. But was I wrong? Was I wrong for wanting to see your reaction?
I mean, I actually screamed. Like, I
Yeah.
was very horrified. So let's like paint the picture for them.
Okay.
I'll tell them from my perspective. Chesko's gonna try and be nice. I don't know that I will. So we have a middle-aged to a little bit older gentleman. It's hard to tell.
Cow gentleman.
Cow gentleman. He's got a hat on.
Cowboy hat.
Do you want to correct me anymore? My God. So he's got his little cowboy hat. He's got a bright blue button down. There's something about the closeness of him to the camera that even though it's through a screen, I feel like he's invading my personal space. I don't know how, but it just is. And then again, as lots of these men do, he is giving the most intense eye contact.
So here's my defense of this guy, even though I'm the one that brought him up, that we should talk about him, is that so I don't know if this was recorded or not before the internet went out, but I have like my algorithm on Instagram shows me the wildest stuff. I have no idea because this is everyone tags me in horrible videos all the time. They send me dating coach videos. I send them to myself and save them. So the algorithm's like, oh, this guy wants
He loves horrible men.
he loves horrible guys. Like this is great. Let's send him Pearl and all
The
the
sheriff.
yeah, this is this guy. This is the sheriff. And so I saw him and I was just as someone who was fascinated by interesting people.
Oh, he was captivated.
I watched every single video. This guy has a lot of videos. Like for
Oh
an
my God.
hour, I was watching his videos, engaging in his comment sections, and
Engaging or lurking?
I was lurking. I guess I
Okay.
wasn't writing anything. Yeah. I might have commented here or there, but I didn't want to get on his radar necessarily. Because you'll see why. What if I go show up at his door and he does
Yeah.
what we're about to say? But here's the thing. I don't think he is in the same category as like the dating coaches or because he's giving dating advice. He's giving relationship advice.
Okay.
I genuinely believe that he believes this is great advice.
I feel like we may have a difference of opinion for many reasons, but part of it is you would be getting the advice to do the thing he's saying, and
Right.
I would be the
To
person receiving said behavior.
Right,
And
right.
as the receiver, this is terrifying.
Yes, and I will. I'm not saying he's giving good advice. This is the definition of our theme song. All right, this is like why the theme song exists is this type of video. All right, my point is just that I don't think he is like I think most of the guys we respond to know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, sure,
Right?
sure.
There is malice in their intent. Whereas I genuinely believe that this guy believes he's like, this is how you have a happy marriage.
Here's the thing though. I Chesko believes that this is coming from a happily married man giving marriage advice. Also, Chesko's eating Doritos. To me, a man is not making eye contact like that with another man. If he's happily married, I feel as if, and he's talking to other men, I feel as if he is trying to be seductive and sexy to women with this advice. Because I know I'm not a man. I'm not a straight man. I do like
What?
women. I do like women. So
I thought that's who I was doing a podcast with. My buddy, Ronald Reagan.
No, but my point is, like, it's the same thing as supposed feminist men who make content like shirtless. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
He has a shirtless video, by the way.
No, he doesn't. Don't show me that.
No.
But the point is, he's
You're right.
really laying it on thick here. It's not, he's like, has bedroom eyes, or like, I don't know, back stabilize in his case, because I don't know where he likes to get down, but let's just play the first video.
All right,
and
let's just go with it.
I'm going to try not to scream again because I have a microphone. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to watch it again.
Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
No, it's worse with your eyes closed because he sounds like the Joker. Okay.
Good.
So it's going to sound like the Joker, but you need to see the cowboy as you listen to this. And if you're watching on YouTube, you'll obviously see him.
Next time you're anticipating her walking through the front door, stand there, wait for the door to start to open, just grab the door as it's opening, then reach around and grab her arm and pull her in. Shut the door, place her up against the door. Place your hand around the back of her neck, lean in, and just smell her smell and just tell her, I've been waiting for you to go.
Okay. I need to point out that this video begins with an eyebrow raise. Okay? That's what I need you to know, is that he's looking into your soul and a subtle eyebrow raise before he's like, next time your woman comes home.
I do worry that some of the nuance of this is going to be lost to the audio only listeners. If you ever watch a single episode of ours, I would recommend watching this one on YouTube.
To get the guy.
Because it's also this particular video, he's slowly getting closer and closer to the camera as he's doing it.
And he's using our hand gestures, and you can feel, it's almost like you can feel him trying to pull you in close. No, sir. No. And I don't like, I have never been attracted to the idea of a man forcefully stopping you from like shutting a door.
Right.
That doesn't inspire like romantic feelings for me. That inspires the urge to fight a man.
Let's do a hard disagree. I mean, I agree with you. Hard disagree with him that it's a good idea to shock somebody, like a woman in your life, by grabbing her and pulling her through the door. There's a difference between it. This is like, because he's giving this advice to just random men.
Yes.
Right? There's a difference between, I know that my partner likes this play, right? This type of thing that we do. Yeah. And I am engaging with consent in this type of thing that she likes. That's different. Because I like I said, this is where, because she's made appearances in his videos as well.
Oh, Jesus.
And so like there is a woman that exists. It's not like this is just a random guy alone on a ranch. And he talks about her like with genuine love, like he loves his wife. Okay. And so that's where I'm kind of in that weird in between place, I think, because I do think that because of the fact that in his relationship, this is something, at least she tells him, is good advice.
Again, to me, it's like, why are we seducing the viewer then? Because he's not saying it like a how-to. It's like,
no, you're right. It's like,
pin her up against, and then he's like showing you with his hands, like almost like he's pinning you against the wall. I'm like,
yeah,
not today.
I didn't need to experience your wife's POV. No! Can I read some of my favorite comments?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Go for it.
Great. Now Pizza Hut won't deliver to my house anymore. When I tried this on one of the Jehovah's Witnesses and they came to my door, like you said, and now I'm typing this comment from my burner in a jail cell. What the heck, man?
Oh, God.
Do I strictly use this move on my wife, or is it for anyone that happens to venture near my door? Elderly neighbors, Amazon drivers, early 20s solar salesman.
They're on the those little, what are those scooters called? Like where hoverboards.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
hoverboarders. Oh God.
Yeah. Instructions unclear. My Uber Eats driver just pepper sprayed me.
That's the thing though, like, God, we need more context here. Like, I just don't want to be pulled through a door by like that. Like, what?
No, I know. And that's why I said it crosses the line. He's like, fellas, this is going to drive your lady wild.
Hey,
I have the
fellas.
best advice.
But I'm gonna make you uncomfortable as I give it.
I'm doing it. Here, pretend you're my wife. Here, kiss me real quick. Just give me a kiss. Let me show you how my wife likes being kissed. Frank, just give me a Frank.
This is the first video where I have felt like I am literally there. Like the discomfort is so real. But this is not the weirdest advice he gives.
I watched that video at least 25 times in a row.
I watched it twice, both against my will.
Studying The Master at Work.
Don't you do that to your wife. I will fight
God,
you.
No, I won't ever do that to any woman ever.
This is a rabbit hole, truly, because if you think that's a weird way of engaging with your partner, I will show you the next one. And I want to point out, also, this man has a goatee mustache thing going on. It's the still is him with his hands out like by his pelvis as if he's about to thrust. I don't know if that's what he's doing in the video, but I am terrified. So let's play it.
Meet her halfway across your yard. Block her way and just say, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. See if you can make it to that fence and back in the house. If I catch you before you get in the house, I'm going to carry you into the bedroom.
I have to point out, this is the caption. The point here is to get her laughing and giggling and to enjoy her being chased by you. If she wants to proceed into the bedroom, that's fantastic. But it's the interaction with each other that's the most important. I feel like I'm a dog. Like, all right, give me your candle. You got 10 seconds.
It's such a specific type of kink almost, you know?
A herding kink.
Like it's like there are times like where like there will be like these dating coaches like, you know how like when your girlfriend cheats on you, or it's like they'll say like these things as if it's like these universal experiences all the time. Like, there was a porn star that was giving advice that I've critiqued before that was like, well, you know, when you're having sex and blah blah blah, and he like
when there's 15 people,
with this very explicit thing that I've never experienced. But like they give advice to general men, and then that's part of the issue is that guys will see that, especially if I'm like a 20-year-old guy, I'm like, this guy's been married for 30 years. I want to do that. I want to be married. Is this how you teach your wife?
As much as this could be a really weird dating advice to spice things up, it's equally the script in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like if the villain's like, you got 5 seconds.
Run.
It is though. Like I've seen movies.
When the exact same scenario with no changes, word for word, you're right, could be a scary scene in a movie. Yeah. Like imagine a guy walking up, I'm going to count to 10. You have to run to that wall and back, or if I catch you. It's like, holy shit, that's terrifying.
I'm taking you to the bedroom. Yeah.
That's a series of videos of
I'm
like
punching you in the eye.
Turning this guy's advice into little mini horror movies.
It's also like, it's just a weird request. Like, girl, you're going to have to run. If you don't run fast enough, you're going to the bedroom with me tonight, honey.
Why are you chasing her?
Can't we do it in a more romantic way? Isn't there like a less, because it's like childlike and predator-like. You know what I mean? Like it's like a game, but it's also kind of scary because it's also, I mean, I don't want to take shots at this man, but I can outrun him. I have zero chance of going to the bedroom with this man. I'll be inside with a coffee made by the time he catches me.
This guy's like a gazelle.
If he had videos of him sprinting,
you're like, what is going on?
That's why he's actually an amazing runner. That's why he uses this technique. He's really fast.
Someone posted the GIF of Dennis from It's Always Sunny, like.
Yeah, there's the the heavy breathing too, I think, is part of it because he's really, you know.
Can I read some of my favorite comments on this one too?
Of course, please.
Kurt, I followed. I guess his name is Kurt. I followed your either that or they just put a name. I have no idea if that's his actual name. I followed your advice and now have 3 restraining orders. Please help me out.
Oh my God.
She ran into the bathroom and is dialing 911. Is this foreplay? Can't wait for the Netflix doc in 2028.
Kurt, the woman hunter.
I don't know if this is a real question. Is she allowed to say no? Like,
flag that person's account.
Yeah, I know. Right? That is. Ugh. This is my favorite. That's admirable of you to give her a chance to escape.
You know what? With all the men I've dated, had they given me a 5-second run, I probably would have just pieced the F out.
I've always, whenever I'm so certain something is terrible, I'd start questioning everything, right? I'm like, I must be missing something, right? There has to be.
I honestly think it's like trying to make things playful, but like there's just nothing romantic about straight up running, like having to run for away from a man and then that going into the bedroom. There's nothing romantic in my mind even if you know the dude is not a predator or a killer.
Yeah.
Like
cue the comment sections. This saved my marriage.
But I'm just thinking about like, even if I liked the person, like I don't want to have to run. Like also, it's just a weird game of tag where like, if I catch you, to the bedroom we go. And like, I appreciate I like his comments in his description. Like I appreciate he's saying it's about the playfulness. And I'm sure, like, I do think a lot of older couples do need more fun in their relationship. I'll give you that. But I don't think it's like chasing each other.
Right.
Like the women of the wives of the men that take this advice will be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I wish you would, Clark. I wish you would. I wish you'd try and chase me right now.
I cannot even fathom how my wife would react.
Or my wife.
If
I was like, hey, babe, you've got 10 seconds. You better get to that fence.
Raise the eyebrow.
I don't know if I can. Not like that. There it is. That's horrifying. Again, hey, Chesko, this is a podcast, so most listeners can't see it.
Everyone listening, look at this.
His eyebrow is raised. He does have that. Okay. But it's like, if I was like, you have to run and touch that wall. You better make it inside or I'm taking you to the bedroom. She's like, what? Why?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I think that would be the exact reaction my wife would. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know, especially if I was his age.
No, I know exactly what my wife would be like. No.
You run. Like if I was his age, like, and someone's like, you better run faster. I'm gonna have sex with you. I'd be like,
ooh, I just popped a Viagra. Does that turn you on knowing that I popped a Viagra?
It's just like, do you have no other way of like having fun other than chasing her down like an animal? Like, you've been a cowboy too long. That's what this is.
I didn't send you these videos, but he has a whole series of ways to play adult hide and seek. Of like
sexy hide and seek?
Yeah, sexy hide. Like if I find you, you have to remove an article of clothing.
Why are all of these weird child's games?
All about, I know.
What is wrong with this man? Does he have no other, like, we have to age this up. Okay, let's do another one.
Okay.
Just in case we need to know how dedicated this man is to this type of foreplay, I guess. Heavy on the play.
Yeah.
When you stand up from the dinner table and she stands up across the table from you, look at her and smile and just say, I'm going to catch you. And you just wait and see what's going to happen when I do.
What? Again, serial killer talk. I'm going to catch you and you wait and see what I do then. What? And like the stare, please watch this on YouTube. The stare he's giving is just piercing. Oh.
Someone said, I can't wait till I'm retired. I can just do stuff like this all day.
This is the shit when women say, I hate that my husband retired.
Yeah.
This is the shit. You're trying to eat dinner. He stands up. He's like, guess what? I'm gonna get you, and you just wait and see what I do. Like, you're like, God damn it, Bubba, I just want to get through one goddamn meal without you chasing me. Stop chasing me.
Why is everything about chasing? Why is everything involved running?
I don't understand. Like, his poor wife has to be exhausted.
I had bad knees.
Chasing insects, running insects.
Can we just like go have sex?
I know, right? Why is that not an option? What's going on?
And it's not that play is like, you can be playful, you can have fun. It's just these.
Is that what this is?
This is. I don't. Maybe for old cowboys.
Okay, here we go again. Let's do another one, and then
wait. Let me because the comments are my favorite part of all of these ones.
Chesko needs the comments.
All right, thanks, mate. This has got me banned from the restaurant. Good job, K2. I guess his name. I don't know. He has a lot of nicknames. I don't know if these are real or not. Yet another one that effortlessly made me uncomfortable. Well done.
Preach.
Hey, so this is actually scary.
That was me. I commented that.
I know. He's talking about someone you're dating or in a relationship with, I'm assuming.
One would hope.
And then, is that a threat? And another one that literally act this out verbatim in a horror movie, and it's terrifying. You're just out to dinner with a friend.
I know.
I'm gonna if I catch. Before the super uncomfortable one, let's play this one real quick. It's another.
Which one?
You're gonna the one that
grass.
He's the blue shirt.
Okay, I'll play
the grass.
The grass.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is another in the theme. It's gonna follow the same theme as we've been hearing.
Chasing women.
Next time she's standing out in the grass, fill up a large glass of ice water and just walk out close to her and just kind of splash a little bit till it hits by her feet. And tell her, I'll give you a 3-second head start. And if I catch you, I get to pour this over your head.
Okay, let me read the caption. Or the description.
Yeah.
If she's one who enjoys getting wet, do your best to catch her and pour the water over her. But if she's not one who likes to get wet, once she turns to run, pour the glass out as you're chasing her. You can always attempt to pour the empty glass over her at the end for the same type of shocked reaction. Hold on. Again, why are we talking about these women like they're animals? Mm-hmm. If she's one of them that likes to get wet. Like, this is what? Why? I can't. I'm starting to really freak out. He's like, you'll get the same shocked reaction. Is shock what you want when you're trying to get a woman in the bedroom?
That's not what I've always gone for. Jump out of the closet. Hello. Can I have your number?
It's like terror.
Boogity.
I don't, like, maybe there's one woman on earth who really likes to be scared and have water dumped on her. Like, why? It's so.
What I like to do is hide in my wife's closet when she gets in the shower. And then when she comes out, I jump out and say, you have 4 seconds to get clothes on or else I'm going to. Is that far off to say that would be one of his advice in one of his videos?
No. It's like scared chasing, like.
Yeah.
It's like, like hunter, serial killer, like ranch handler. Like I feel like we're about a breath away from a lasso being involved. Mm-hmm. You got 5 seconds before I lasso your ass and drag you to the bedroom.
I feel like this is he has a group of other old cowboy friends. And they get together, and none of them are like in happy marriages. But this guy is like the belle of the ball at this group. He is just like, hey boys, let me tell you what worked this time. She let me touch her. Let me tell you. And she says she loves this. You got to try this out.
Everyone's like, hurry, he's here, cowboy.
Bring it, tell us what's your story for today, Kurt?
Well, boys, I hope you got a glass of water to drink, because I sure did.
Because I don't have one anymore.
I dumped it over her head, and she was shocked.
Do you remember when you were kids and used to do relay races?
You like hide and seek, boys? Well, I got the best prize.
The best one. She'll love it. She hasn't told me she hates it.
Either he's into it or she is, but this is not universal. This is not across the board.
It's such specific, like, I'm willing to believe, maybe not. Maybe I'm giving him too much credit to not. But I'm willing to believe that he could be in a relationship where they've found their type
Kink.
of thing, their kink, their play. This makes them happy. That I'm willing to believe it. That's not what you then go online and say, fellas, you're never going to believe it. Grown women love playing naked hide and go seek.
You cut to her and she's like, oh, ladies, Jesus Christ, I've got a story for you.
Yeah, her
Hey,
page.
we can still have sex, but he has to chase me for a while. He always has to dump a cup of water on me. That's what it takes these days. But, whatever works.
Cut to her crying online. Who's giving the advice of I'm so tired.
I've been running every day.
I just want to come home and watch my shows.
The other day we're playing hide and seek, and I just came inside and watched an hour of TV.
And I just said, oh, couldn't find you.
I feel like she can't break his heart. She can't tell him.
No,
if they're in a loving relationship, she just can't let him know that, like, I don't like that. Like, maybe she's enjoying the bedroom and she just puts up with the hide and seek.
It does make me wonder how often we probably do, not to this extent, but with our own partners, that when they see they're trying hard or they do something nice for you, like, this is the consequences when someone has no boundaries, right?
Just imagine you're her, and then you see him like with that creep ass smile and those piercing eyes, walking across the field with a glass of water.
Fuck, I wanted to say yes that one time.
I know, he's like,
this is everything.
Oh shit, what's this gonna be? What hellish game does he have in store today?
Oh no, he was watching Squid Game.
There's just like two big statues of children with a jump rope. Oh shit. You know what?
He's watching Mr. Beast with a notepad, like, all right. Okay, I see what you're picking up. Okay.
It's like the weirdest game of like a saw trap, except you just have to do a weird game to get with your husband. You're like, can we just go to the bedroom? He's like, you want to play a game? No, please.
He's watching Saw and he's like, if you take out the murder, this could be a beautiful love story.
Or Squid Game is like, ooh, children's games for death. What about for sex?
I think I'm onto something here. I haven't seen anybody giving this advice online. That means this is a market that
This is my niche.
I could be the leader in this very specific niche.
And he is. Okay.
He is.
All right. Let's.
Okay. I want to apologize in advance for this one. This one.
And not the other ones?
No, you're gonna see why. This one caught me off guard.
I'm so scared. Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't read the comments for that one.
Oh, go for it.
Thanks for your romantic advice. None of your advice has been helpful, but thank you. This one's a little intense, but I'll keep it in mind. Whatever I did to get this on my feed, I'm sorry.
That would be me again.
It's funny. I think the issue is it's a bunch of young guys.
Yep.
That are seeing this and thinking they're not taking them serious. They think this is funny.
Yes.
And so and they're making them viral because they're like, this is the greatest thing. This is terrible advice. Even like 19-year-old boys can see this and be like, or guys can see this and be like, this is terrible advice.
It's because like I think even they're like, oh, I don't know much, but I don't think women want to be chased.
I know this is not
chased around.
Someone wrote the last one, being waterboarded, hard eyes.
It's like a kid. It's literally like, I feel like he was a child and saw what worked with girls. Like, like, oh, I like her. I'm going to chase her. And then somehow he was abducted by aliens or put into a lab and returned in exactly the same state. And he's like, still works.
It works. All right.
Still got it.
All right. Like I said, I apologize for this last one because there's multiple levels of cringe in this. And I just went.
His stare is so piercing.
Just wait.
Okay.
When you're both standing around the kitchen table, ask her if you can kiss her luscious lips. If she says yes, pick her up and set her on the dinner table. Take a seat right in front of her. Spread her legs. Place her legs on your shoulders. She will love it.
Chesko, you cannot make me watch videos like that ever again. Oh my god!
Like turning randos.
I have to get a restraining order against this account.
Oh.
What in the hell? Pass. Block. Police.
I don't. It's something about his hand gestures too.
I
And it, it's,
know!
he's like, for those of you that can't see, he's like, it's kind of like I don't even know how to describe. He's like, you know, like when you see,
It's
I want to
like
see
grabbing a
luscious.
ham.
Yeah.
We need to do a welfare check on his wife. She's running. Sick. Also, you would have lost me at luscious. That would have, I would
Yeah.
have been
Just saying,
gone.
I want to kiss those luscious lips.
Ugh.
All right. It's like, and then just lift her up, place her on the table.
It's like, his wife has got to tell him that this is not it.
Somebody.
No.
Okay. What do you do after her legs are on your shoulders?
They just stop there. They're like, got it.
Got it. He said, "Is this now? Kiss me."
Yeah.
I liked this at first, and then my whimsy turned to disgust, and I decided to unlike it. Thanks. Bold of you to assume I have a dinner table.
In this economy?
In this economy, this is some Michael Scott style delivery.
Both of you to assume I've...
The level of discomfort I feel right now is crazy. Stop staring at me. I feel so uncomfortable.
Oh my God.
Instructions weren't clear, and now my family says I ruined Thanksgiving.
Cannot. I cannot. She needs her own account, and we need to hear from her. Is she well? Is she okay? Is she being honest with him? Hey, maybe this is a girl who likes to be chased and other things.
You know, I mean, she's been with him this long. This can't be like new, right? I feel like this isn't like something. Maybe it is. Maybe was his midlife crisis, thinking that I have figured it out and I need to share.
I'm telling you, he retired. He was bored,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "I have the secrets of the universe."
I thought this has worked amazing for me. I guarantee you, we're gonna have at least one comment in there saying, "You guys are wrong. This is great advice."
And if it works for you, we love it. I'm just saying,
Right.
most of the population, I think, if the guys that would be watching that use that approach.
Right. And it's I think for a lot of different, yeah, you're right. For like, there's a difference between having very personal things that you like doing with your wife and types of play you like doing, whatever that goes into that, versus like because you see this with other stuff too, where like she loves it when you choke her. Like, you know, you'll see guys that I'm like, that is very specific.
No.
I think that is something that you do not try out on a whim. Right. And the same thing, you don't try. There's certain things you don't just say, boys, I got the story for you about how to drive her wild. All right. What you want to do is lock her out of the house at nighttime. Turn off all the lights. Sneak up behind her and say, boogity, boogity, boogity.
The shock on her face.
The shock on her face when she realizes she's not going to die and it's just her husband being a fucking creeper. Is priceless, palpable. Yeah. You can feel it. And then you say to her, I want to kiss your luscious lips.
And she notices you've moved the dinner table outside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. You've done it again.
Henry, you're so creative.
Why are you always chasing me? This is crazy. Also, I broke my leg.
My hip. I have a broken hip, Henry. Don't place me on the table this way. This was when we were young. These were the games we played.
I truly believe somewhere there is an older woman who's like, God damn it.
Damn it. Now I'm in the ER. I'm in urgent care for 6 hours.
Left her on the table.
Because my 60-year-old husband saw freaking Kurt the Cowboy tell him that he should chase me with a glass of water. Got my foot stuck in a divot in the grass, and now I broke my leg. Was that sexy for you, Frank? Now we have our sexy time with a cast on.
Yeah, they're in the ER. She's like, was it worth it?
Was it worth
Was
it?
it?
Was
Frank?
that good advice? He was
Huh?
like, well, until you broke your leg. What would you rate? What would you rank this?
Next time, make sure you can lift me before you try and hoist me on the table. Jesus.
I do. Here's what I think. I was trying to put in my mind why I'm trying to encapsulate this is that it's like all you want is for your partner to put in some effort, but not this. It's like, oh God, if I knew what I was asking for, if I knew.
Literally, like you're like, oh, you know what, Frank? I really need you to do something romantic, put in effort. Like, I feel like we've gotten a routine. You come home and you hear a starter's pistol. You're like, what? He's like, you've got 10 seconds, Glenda. You better make it to the house before I do. You're like, what?
I said, I want you to do the dishes more, Frank. I didn't want you to tie me to a toilet and come out on a little tricycle saying, in the room somewhere is a key. Is it to my heart or your doom?
Or your handcuff.
Or your handcuffs, one or the other.
It's like, she's like, well, it's either no sex or we have to chase me around the house a couple of times. We'll do that, I guess.
I don't know which one's better. What choice is like?
Oh, God, I hope she has a high libido. That's all I can say. Because if you don't, you'd be like, enough.
Yeah. Is this Timmy Bounceback's dad?
They're at least friends. I'll tell you
They're
that.
at least buddies. Timmy's at the mall at that same bar saying women are fucking evil, and he's like, well, maybe you just haven't tried chasing them enough.
Wait. Let me take a look at this gal. Oh, she's significantly younger than him.
Is she, I could even. I'm so bad with ages.
Oh no, she is sick. Unless he has aged poorly. Unless he looks older than he is. Maybe he's trying to show he's agile. I don't know.
Maybe
to keep
he's
her.
trying to show he's still got it.
I mean, she's laughing in the video.
And I think that's where I'm like, I feel like she's into his thing.
His thing?
Is like his shtick is this weird.
Oh, he's 46 as of when he posted.
Wait, he's my age? Yeah, I'm 43. That's
Wait, he's 46? Wait, no.
Well, he said married 25 years. If he's 46, they got married when he was 21. So she can't be that much younger then. Unless this is a much worse situation.
Oh, he's shirtless. That was not what I wanted. Wait, now I'm very confused. Maybe he just looks older.
He is a cowboy. He's out in the sun a lot.
He's cooking in the sun.
Yeah, I don't want to shame that, but
no, I'm trying to understand the dynamics.
The dynamic of them, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
Not that you were saying that. I don't want to make it sound like we're.
My goal is to help long-term relationships.
I feel like a random man taking this advice is going to end a long-term relationship.
Maybe he just looks older, and if they've been married that long, she can't be that much younger because
that's what I'm saying. He would have to be.
That would be.
I mean, where are they? What state are they in? That could play a role in this.
I don't know.
But theoretically, that would mean if they've been married 25 years, that means they got married when he was 21. It does change the way I view this if he's 40. And this is not. I assume this man was like much older than me.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, like he's giving it rekindling, your marriage after, when you're old, when you're retiring or something like. And that's why I was like, maybe I just don't understand the mindset of where you're at in life at that point. But if he's my age, that does change things a bit. I
don't know where I land now. The fact that he's only that old. How does that change your opinion if he's your age? Well,
I just feel like I said, I'm not at the point where I feel I need to play hide and go seek with my wife.
I thought he was older. That's looks
what I'm saying. Because I've heard older guys say stuff like that before, and that's like
but no, not if he's your age.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, we were raised in a different generation. Maybe I don't understand what it's like to be 60.
Yes, trying to keep it alive.
Right, and trying to I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll be like when my wife and I retired, I'm gonna like, I'm trying anything here. I'm trying.
He literally he's not that much older than even us. Like, he's not that much older.
No.
I could see if he was older and trying to rekindle something, but if you're in your 40s and you're chasing women for fun and dumping water on them, I have questions.
All right, let's redo the whole episode now, because now I feel like I have a different perspective knowing he's 3 years older is not that we went to high school together. Like, this guy and I went to high
At
school
your high
together.
school reunion, you're like, what do you do for fun, guy? He's like, well, I like to chase my woman around.
I'm an influencer. And he looks at me, he's like, can I show you? Can I show you? No, I don't want to explain it to you. I have to show you.
Come here, get on the table.
Experience
Just
it.
go.
Chesko, get on the table. Let me kiss those luscious lips. Watch. Wait, just tell me how you're feeling in this moment. What are you feeling? Now imagine you're my wife.
You're like, I feel scared.
I want to go home.
I don't know how you lifted me. I'm very scared.
I'm a big guy. You're strong. Now I understand why your wife's into this.
Oh, you're trying to show off your strength.
Oh, I got the vapors from you being so strong.
You know what? Actually, that did get me a little bit because I've never been picked up like that.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely have more of a fear now that they're that age.
I don't know. You guys tell in the comment section if we're kink shaming, let me know. Because I'm genuinely not trying to. It's
not being said as a kink. It's being said as just generalized advice.
I think that's the key, right? And that what we keep going back to. It's not that this might be something that works for his relationship or for a relationship. I'm not trying to. It's when people approach the internet as saying, here's how every marriage should exist. Here's what's going to save your marriage.
Well, like, everything he does is very much about like chasing, grabbing. Like, he has a video with her in it where she's walking away and he pulls her by her waistband and then kisses her on the face. Mm-hmm. It's like, why does she have to be fleeing?
I don't.
I think I was right. I think I was right about the weird undertones of this. Now that we know he's not a confused cowboy, he is just into that, I guess.
I thought this was a retired cowboy just trying to make sense of this new modern, newfangled world. All I know are horses. All right? I know how to rein cattle. How am I supposed to rein love? Right? How do I mount romance
on the table? I love that you and I had this whole lore for him, that he's this old retired man who's just trying to figure out how to keep the spice of life in their relationship. Yep. It's like, no, he's just 46.
Well, and it's not, I was like, oh, this guy looks really good for an older guy.
I have to be clear. I am not good at guessing people's ages. That's part of it.
Horrific at it too.
So there probably isn't an age gap where I think because of the length they've been together, she looks great. She looks great. Good for her. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's all the running.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it keeps you on your toes, right? She's like constantly
pure water, washing her face every day. She gets a glass dumped on her. Oh. I mean, she looks happy in the videos.
Regan, I would like to challenge you for our pre-show on the Patreon. I want you to challenge to go through his videos, find one thing, and tell our Patreon members exactly how your wife reacts. Don't tell her what you're gonna do. It doesn't have to be one of the more egregious ones. I'm sure there's less.
I will not be doing the dinner table one. I'll say that right now.
I want you. I'll do it too. I'll do it. And we'll share on our next week on the Patreon.
You have to do it though, because you always forget.
I will. I promise. I will. I promise. I already know exactly how my wife's going to react. But all right, so that's the challenge for this week. I want us both to take Kurt's advice and revitalize our marriages.
Mine is vitalized.
I know. No,
this might actually do damage, if anything.
This is going to happen as the challenge without telling. Like, obviously, pick something that's not scary.
You don't have to tell me that.
I'm not gonna grab my wife and pull her through the door. But I'm gonna.
Also, both you and I are too we are too awkward and uncoordinated to be dragging our partners through doors without incident.
I promise you, I will find something on this page that is least scary movie like. And I'm gonna and on next week on the pre-show, we're gonna talk about what happened.
Oh my God.
Our show just becomes our talking to us about our divorces.
Well, so I'm divorced now.
Well, it's a new theme of the podcast.
Well, we'll let you know, listeners, or I guess
Yeah.
if you're patrons, join the Patreon if you want to know how
Join
that
the
goes.
Patreon, and we will give a little advice, like talk about it online. We'll talk about it in depth on the pre-show next week.
All right. Well, friends, I think that's all we have to say about this Cowboy Casanova. But thank you so much for listening.
Episode title: Cowboy Casanova.
God, that's giving him a lot of credit, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry if we frightened you. I'm scared myself. But yeah, if I had to watch it and listen to it, then so do you. So thank you for joining us for this horrific.
And if we're wrong, maybe we saved your marriage.
I do not promote the use of his advice. I want to be clear about that. God. All right. Well, thank you, friends, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Ooh. Same time gross. Bye.
I got some good advice for you. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. Shit.